What is going on, guys? Bengal again here, coming back at you with another video today, rebuilding the Jacksonville Jaguars. And I think confidently you can say this is one of the worst teams in the NFL. You know, you hate to say that about any team, but this is one of the worst teams in the league without question. Now, they might be able to surprise some guys, but the Jags have had a fire sale. They've essentially given up. And they do have some picks for the future. They have drafted what seems to be fairly well in the past couple drafts, but Nick Foles got traded away to Chicago. Calais Campbell got traded away for nothing to the Baltimore Ravens. Jalen Ramsey was traded away earlier in the season to the Rams. The Jags have traded nearly everybody for picks and for their eventual future. It seems like the owner is trying to move that team to London. You know, as a Jags fan, I'm sure most of you would like to see them remain in Jacksonville. But it's an interesting team. I think they drafted well. C.J. Henderson might be the best cover corner in the entire draft. I would say so. Played injured a little bit at Florida. Still was very, very good. His real knock is he can't tackle. But when you're looking for a corner, tackling is secondary. You want someone that can cover and run with the best receivers in the league. And I think C.J. Henderson is a corner that's going to be able to do that. Liked him quite a bit. With Chaisson, their other first-round pick, Chaisson's a freak athlete with all the traits. Who knows? Jacksonville might be back. Josh Allen on one edge. You got Chaisson on the other edge. So much speed. I don't know if tackles are going to be able to account for that. That's a lot of athleticism on the defense side of the ball. Of course, they also have Yannick Ngakoue, but he doesn't seem like he wants to continue to play for the Jaguars, and he's been quite vocal about that. But if you guys wouldn't mind, hit that subscribe button if you're new. I just swallowed a lot of air. It's not hitting well. Yeah, you guys ever swallow air and it makes you choke? Maybe oxygen's not good. Maybe I'm like a fish out of water. But yeah, hit that subscribe button if you guys are new. It would mean the absolute world to me. We're on the path towards 200,000 subscribers. I'm so excited for Madden 21 and the new content opportunities that come with that game. Of course, if you're going to be watching Madden 21 content, I would love for you to watch it here. So hit that subscribe button. I stream pretty much every day on Twitch. Twitch.tv/Bengal, Twitter.com/BengalDesigns. All the links, as always, are in the description, as is the link to Manscaped. And of course, this video is sponsored by Manscaped and the brand new Shears 2.0. Got all your essentials inside an extremely durable magnetic case. Talking about nail file, incredibly high quality nail clippers, scissors, and tweezers. Also get the perfect package 3.0. It's the perfect package for your package. You can use code BENGAL at manscaped.com/Bengal for a 20% discount. Talking about free shipping as well. It's a can't miss deal for a can't miss product. The Shears 2.0. Great for traveling, great for anything. I have a beautiful set of these already, so I am stoked. But you can check it out in the pinned comment and in the description. Again, that's code BENGAL at manscaped.com/Bengal. Links down below. So we have an interesting decision to make. We'll talk about the team a little bit. I already did. Of course, how could you forget about Minshew Mania being the quarterback potentially of the future? Minshew looked good and bad last year. He was okay. I mean, he looked good for a 6th round rookie. Was it a 6th round pick? I want to say he was a 6th rounder. And basically, had Nick Foles traded away because he played so well. But he was on and off, but rookies are going to do that. What impressed me the most about Gardner Minshew was his ability to improvise and extend plays with his footwork. Really, really good feet. The arm is never really going to be there for him. You can't really develop arm strength as much as you'd like to think you might be able to. He just doesn't have an arm. Has good poise in the pocket, decent accuracy, but the arm just really isn't ever going to be there. But could be a decent starter for a while. I don't think ever a quarterback that's really going to, wow you so much. And this is going to get so much hate if you guys just take this out of context. But Gardner Minshew, based on his abilities as a passer, based on his arm, could be, end up sealing Drew Brees type player. And yes, Drew Brees is one of the greatest quarterbacks ever, but he didn't do it playing like Aaron Rodgers or Dan Marino or John Elway with a rocket of an arm and tremendous arm talent, like Mahomes does even today. He does it, or he did it with, being smart, knowing what to do with the football, great, anticipatory throws. Anticipation is so key at the quarterback position, and Minshew could maybe eventually rise to that level in a dream scenario with, never having the arm. But that's okay. Leonard Fournette, I don't really know what we're doing here. I'm not going to lie to you. Now, is Raquel Armstead, Divine Ozigbo, or Chris Thompson any better? No, he has superstar development. He's only 24 years old. Been a lot of talks about trading him maybe in real life. I don't know if we're going to do that in the game. He feels like a player I might want for the future. DJ Chark is quite good. D.D. Westbrook, Keelan Cole, Chris Conley, Laviska Shenault. I want to get a lot of playing time. And I'm going to give him star development as well. Also have my guy out of Texas there, Colin Johnson. Got to love him. On the offensive side of the ball, offensive line, love Jawan Taylor. Team brought in Tyler Eifert, like that quite a bit. I mean, Josh Oliver and James O'Shaughnessy really aren't even too bad. So, decent tight end group. The offense really isn't terrible. AJ Kahn, Brandon Linder is really good. Andrew Norwell seems like he's probably a candidate to get traded as well at some point. And then Cam Robinson, I'm just going to level with you, probably needs to be replaced. He's not so bad in the game, but not too good in real life. I like the potential of Jawan Taylor a lot more. And then defensively, a lot of good pieces here as well. We got Miles Jack. Team brought in Joe Schobert. I want to say they paid somebody else as well. Although, am I going to be able to find him? I don't know that I'm going to. I don't know that I'm going to be able to find who they paid. They have DJ Hayden, Rashawn Melvin. Rashawn Melvin's a new addition for sure. Trey Herndon to go along with CJ Henderson. I'm going to give CJ Henderson probably superstar development. I'm going to give Chaisson star. Safeties aren't too bad. I like Ronnie Harrison quite a bit. I mean, Miles Jack's a beast. Leon Jacobs in there as well. And this, of course, is Gerard Wilson. Do you have any redeeming qualities? He's okay. I don't know. Probably need to upgrade safety as well. But I'm going to trade Ngakoue first and foremost. I like Yannick Ngakoue a lot. I would like to keep him. But just for the sake of keeping things like somewhere along the lines of what we might see in real life, I'm probably just going to trade Ngakoue and start Caleb Chaisson. Taven Bryan really hasn't become the player they expected him to be. Former first-round pick, if you can believe it. And then they have, I want to call him Antoine Woods, but I think it's Al. It is Al Woods. He's just too old. So we're going to make some trades, kind of clean house a little bit more. Team drafted Shaq Quarterman. What I have to do next is give all the rookies 4 or 5 year contracts. I'm going to give the first round picks 5-year deals because we're going to play make believe that they have the 5th-year option. So CJ Henderson, Caleb Chaisson are going to get 5-year deals. Henderson superstar dev, Chaisson star development, and then Laviska Shenault star development. He'll get a 4-year deal. So let me take care of all that, and then we will make some trades. Okay, interesting trade here. Trading Yannick Ngakoue, Al Woods, and DJ Hayden for 2 first-round picks, 1 this year, 1 next year from the Vikings, as well as a second-round pick from them next year, or this year, I should say. They're usually pretty bad in simulation the first year, so why not get that pick? And then the only other player I was really kind of looking to trade was D.D. Westbrook, but Chris Thompson can move as well, and then the rest, I mean, don't really matter too much. Maybe I'll move for Rashawn Melvin. Don't really see him having too much inherent value for me. Does Chris Thompson not have interest from any team? That's actually super surprising. I know he had yellow from somebody. Seems like the Bears might be our best bet. They're usually pretty good in sim. Is there anyone I want from this team? Eddie Jackson could be nice. Doesn't seem like that's going to happen. Okay, interesting trade here. D.D. Westbrook for Sean Melvin and a first-round pick next year for 2 first-round picks from the Raiders this year. So, stockpiling on picks this year. I hopefully anticipate us being pretty good next year. I guess that's not hopeful of that, but I anticipate that we're going to be pretty good next year. You know, whether we work the playbooks or figure out something. Laviska Shenault's going to be my wide receiver number 2. This is the way the team is shaping up. I want Caleb Chaisson playing over Aaron Lynch. I will tell you that much. And we'll move Devon Hamilton up. He was another pick by the Jaguars in this class. I don't know why CJ Henderson is superstar development and not showing like the blue. I mean, we knew what it was anyway. We just changed it to that, but not really sure. Doesn't really matter. Gonna have Laviska in the slot so he gets the most targets. I mean, Leonard Fournette can be our 3rd down running back as well. And then Chaisson and Josh Allen off the edge. That is perfect. Aaron Lynch can also rush the passer. Why not? I want Miles Jack to be our sub linebacker. And we'll have Perry Nickerson in the nickel. Seems to work there. And I will simulate to the mid-season mark. Also, I'll load in the draft class at week 3. We're still using ATL Falcons. He's updated it. So, going to be rocking with the ATL Falcons 2021 draft class, and I got to load that in now. 2 and 6 at the mid-season mark. That's perfectly fine. I don't really even want to be competitive this year. And apparently, I really don't even want to open my mouth when I'm speaking either, because I'm mumbling through this entire video, it seems like. That's why you got to hit that subscribe button for more drunken ramblings from yours truly. Even though I haven't had anything to drink. I'm dehydrated, actually. I need to drink some water. But, yeah, 2 and 6. Perry Nickerson is our top priority free agent, which should say a lot about this team right now. And that's not that it's bad, which it is, but we have a lot of young talent. We just don't have expiring contracts. So the fact that Perry here is going to be our top guy, I mean, we're just cool with it. It doesn't matter. Do I want to bring back Lorente McRae? I don't think so. Dakota Allen, he was fun on Last Chance U. That's kind of it. I don't really want to bring him back. Mike Glennon, I mean, we can find a longer neck in the draft or on YouTube. Shout out Giraffe Neck Mark. But that's fine. We're going to keep things the way they are. Continue to lose. And we're not going to make the playoffs, so I'm just going to simulate straight to the offseason, because this is when everything starts. The offseason. We all know this. Let's get into the rebuild here. And how many minutes is this into my recording? Already 27. So that's how long it takes me to simulate a season, I guess. Not even. Ooh, Chargers-Packers. Two teams that took a quarterback in the first round. Justin Herbert, was he the quarterback? Was he the starter on that Chargers team? It was probably Tyrod Taylor, a.k.a. Tyrod Taylor, as our offense was putrid. 14 passing touchdowns from Gardner Minshew. Yikes. We're going to head to the Chargers. I'm just curious more than anything. No, it was Justin Herbert. He had a really good year. Tyrod Taylor, 6 completions on 9 attempts. Nice. Easton Stick also hanging in there. And, of course, the Packers QB would have been Aaron Rodgers. We don't have to check for Jordan Love. He did throw a pass, though, and completed it for 2 yards. Heck of a year for him there. We'll check out our numbers. There's nothing here. Like, Minshew was terrible. Rushing, Leonard Fournette was okay. I mean, you'll take that. I mean, you can't really look at the yardage so much as maybe yards per attempt at 4.1 is pretty good. Not amazing. Only 8 touchdowns. 44 broken tackles. We just got to get a better offensive line in front of him. Laviska was not bad. He was kind of nice, actually. Almost 1,000 yards. Only 2 touchdowns. It's not like he's going to win Rookie of the Year or anything. That'll probably go to Herbert or Tua, depending on how Tua performed. Miles Jack, pretty good year. Not terrible. Sacks 9 for Aaron Lynch. Aaron Lynch from defensive tackle had 9 sacks. No, he's listed at edge, but he was a rusty tackle. Josh Allen was okay. Chaisson was not too good. Interceptions. C.J. Henderson had 3. That might put him in a pretty good spot for Defensive Rookie of the Year, although I doubt it. Patrick Mahomes wins MVP. Not going to see any Jaguars in there. AFC Offensive Player of the Year is Patrick Mahomes. No Jags. Defensive Player of the Year, Jayon Brown for the Titans. No Jags. Offensive Rookie of the Year, Justin Herbert. Tua at number 2. Minshew at number 3. And Laviska Shenault at number 9. Defensive Rookie of the Year, Devin Bush. C.J. Henderson at 4. Josh Allen at 5. No K'Lavon Chaisson in there. Of course, the rookie classes from 2019 and 2020 clash because that's just like what we have to deal with the game right now. And player progression. Should I just hold on to this? I mean, quarterback would be nice, but I think DB, LB, O-line is going to be more impactful for the team right now. And I don't even know what I want to do quite yet. I don't know if we want to draft Trevor Lawrence. That might not be a bad decision. We could also just choose to build up the rest of our team and rock with Minshew Mania, who is really bad. Andrew Luck is in here. That's interesting. Antonio Brown, Levi Wallace, Kalichi Osemele. No one in here I want. Look at Aldrick Rosas, dude. What a dumb bitch. 5th year option, Leonard Fournette. I'm going to pick it up. Just because he's good, he has superstar development. Who knows? It could even be up to superstar X Factor right now, which it probably won't be, but maybe. It could be. Who knows? We'll find out here in a moment. Nope. Has anyone gone up in development trait? Don't think so. Ooh, actually, yes. Josh Allen may have had superstar all along, but Miles Jack certainly did not. He went up to superstar development. Gerard Wilson actually went up to star as well. Did anyone else move? I don't think so. But we actually have the makings of a pretty good defense coming together. We need corner. Patrick Surtain II could be in on that. We need a safety. I feel like I always just draft Javon Holland, but Javon Holland is such a beast. We'll see what happens. It's going to be draft time. We should have some good picks, man. I'm going to anticipate probably 2 inside the top 5 if I had to guess. Little ballpark estimate. Shout out 5th grade math. Yeah, we have 2 inside the top 5. At number 2 and at number 4. Panthers picking at number 1. If I had to guess, I would say this is probably Penei Sewell. But they could shock and go Trevor Lawrence. We'll see. It is Penei Sewell, and now we are on the clock at number 2. Big decisions. Trevor Lawrence usually stays on the board a little bit. So that is something to note. So we're gonna play with fire here. We're gonna see if he drops to number 4. I'm gonna go Patrick Surtain the second, ranked at number 5 in the class. Patrick Surtain is such a monster. I really cannot stress this enough. He is so good. I want to do some college type tape breakdown videos. I just have to figure out how to do it without these digital media companies taking all of the revenue from the videos. I have to figure out how to do that. But if I figure that out, I would love to do videos on Patrick Surtain, on Devon Hamilton, and guys like that I'm really falling in love with in the tape study process, already beginning here months ago. But yeah, Patrick Surtain looks incredible. Even better in real life. He is a stud. And the Cardinals, I would really doubt go quarterback. This is probably going to be Gregory Rousseau if I had to bet, who's another sick player. They actually go wide receiver, Jamar Chase. And now we are set up to take Trevor Lawrence here if I want to do that at number 4. And that's pretty tough to pass on, honestly. So that is going to be my pick. Trevor Lawrence. Don't care that he's ranked at number 12. He's got star or better development. 75 overall. Quarterback of the future. He's got a cannon. He's got mobility. He has all these things that you look for at the quarterback position. Trevor Lawrence is a stud. Maybe not the prospect we thought he was after his freshman year of dominance. Still a really good prospect, but I mean, facing some of these top defenses, he looked lost at times and really relied on his mobility and his legs and his athleticism rather than his arm and picking apart the defense that way. But the NFL is also changing. You don't really need to be a technician as a passer so much. Look at Deshaun Watson. He's found a lot of success, and he's not even a particularly great passer, but has been a really solid quarterback because of everything else that he does, improvising, buying time, running into sacks, that sort of thing. Lions at number 5 take Rousseau. Redskins, who could be experiencing a team change, team name change, take Alex Leatherwood. And then the Bengals go Shaun Wade, keeping him in state as we pick at number 8. Now, Devon Hamilton is kind of who I'm eyeing here. We don't pick again till 13. Could go Jalen Waddle. The question is, what position do we need the most here? This could be a tackle spot. We already have a quarterback. We could go wide receiver. Don't really need to go wide receiver, but we could definitely do that. Could go outside linebacker. This could be a Micah Parsons type spot. I wouldn't mind that. Could go defensive tackle as well with a guy like Marvin Wilson and get an actual interior pass rusher in here. That's going to be quite tempting. This might be a Marvin Wilson spot. He's definitely still on the board at number 8, so that might be the move, and I think I'm going to do that. Again, he's more of a finesse rusher, but he's got power moves in the game. He's a stud. He really is such a good player. He is maybe not as good of a block shedder, as good of a run stuffer as some of these attributes would indicate, but really good pass rusher. Again, more of a finesse style in my opinion. But yeah, stud. And he joins our revamped defensive line, taking Calais Campbell's 91. As our next pick is at 13. A lot of first-round picks. There goes Micah Parsons. There goes Devon Hamilton to the Rams. Trey Smith to the Eagles. Giants go with Dylan Moses. Dude, I would love that in real life as a Giants fan. For the Giants to finally take a good middle linebacker. That'd be so nice. And this might be a Sam Cosmi spot. Yeah, I think it's going to be. Samuel Cosmi, welcome to the Jacksonville Jaguars, ranked number 16. We took him at 13. He'll be playing probably left tackle for us, which is what he does at Texas anyway. So Cosmi is a monster. Star or better development. Strength really isn't where you'd like it to be, but we'll see how we can develop that over time, as our next pick is not until the second round. Ooh, ETN the Panthers. That's an interesting pick there. Now, what do we want here? Only 1 year left on Leonard Fournette guaranteed. Chuba Hubbard might not be a bad pick for a backup. Don't really want to go tight end. Tyree Smith is going to be a name to keep an eye on as someone who could definitely rise up the board quite a bit. You know, that next great Ohio State pass rusher. It'll be interesting to see what he does without Chase Young. Could go one of the top receivers. I say we mix it up. I think we should go Chuba Hubbard here. But is there a safety I would prefer? Jacoby Stevens could be nice. Don't really want a cornerback that much. I think this is a... who did I say? Chuba Hubbard? Let's go Chuba Hubbard out of Oak State. 75 overall, ranked number 15. We took him at 34. Star or better development. Could be a nice backup immediately, and then who knows, maybe the starting running back, depending on what we want to do with Leonard Fournette, as the Cardinals take Tyler Shelvin out of LSU. I think this is going to be a trade down spot, and see if we can get maybe a first next year. Not a ton left on the board that I want to draft right now, so let's see if we can make some moves. Second, third, and Avery Jones to the Giants for their first rounder in 2021. Perfectly comfortable making that move, and we'll see what's available in the fourth round. I can't anticipate too much based on using this draft class previously, but we'll see. We'll go Darion Kendrick here out of Clemson. 72 overall, normal development. Not too bad. Ranked number 59. We took him at 98. I am not too mad about that. And I think that's probably going to be my last pick of the draft, and we'll simulate to the end and start season number 2. Boom. Cam Robinson, Chris Conley, and a third for a 1 and a 2 from the Jets. I tried to get Jamal Adams. The Jets were not playing ball, so we're just going to take your picks. That's just the way it's going to be. That gets Sam Cosmi in a starting position. Definitely want him over Cam Robinson. Still have Juwan Taylor. Got to upgrade A.J. Khan. Maybe we'll have to upgrade Juwan Taylor as well at some point. Tyler Eifert is not really going to be in a position where he develops, so tight end is something I'm looking at for the future. But this is pretty much how the team is going to look. It's not too bad. It's not too bad. I think we have a lot of potential here for the future. Marvin Wilson, I hope, dominates. Have to see. Richie Grant. Interesting. Is it worth starting him over Gerard Wilson because he's a rookie? I would say it probably is, actually. So we'll start him. Special teams, I guess Chuba Hubbard will return kicks. That's kind of unfair. Imagine Chuba Hubbard returning kicks, dude. That would be insane. We'll have Richie Grant play the slot, and then Gerard Wilson will come in and play a lot of free safety as well. I want Marvin Wilson as my main rush D tackle. Josh Allen, Kayvon Chaisson. We will have Miles Jack as our main sub linebacker again. And then Chuba can be our third down running back. That's fine. And then Keelan Cole in the slot. We got to get a better slot receiver at some point. But that is the team. I will see you guys at the midseason mark for Season 2. I'm going to change playbooks here. We're going to rock Indianapolis. Which way is I? This way. We're going to rock Indianapolis defensive playbook and then offensive playbook. It's been troublesome to actually find one that's consistent. Sometimes you'll run Chicago and it's amazing. Other times you'll run it and it's terrible. Sometimes Dallas is the best one. I don't know. It's weird. I'm gonna just look and see what's been successful in the past. I'm gonna try New England again. That has been fairly successful in the past. So New England playbook, it is Trevor Lawrence. We'll see what you're capable of. You are the new starting quarterback. Minshew Mania is coming to an end. It's over. 2-5. We are great. Gotta love that. Just, is what it is. Our offense is terrible. Maybe New England playbook isn't it. Trevor Lawrence is on pace to throw for 16 touchdowns. What's the deal? I'm going to go Tennessee offense, dude. It doesn't look like anyone is worth re-signing. Trey Herndon. Trey Herndon might be worth re-signing as like a good fourth. If he wants like a lot of money, I'm out. He doesn't really. I mean, he can have 3.7. That's fine. For his number, 37. There we go. Works perfectly. Doesn't look like we're going to make the playoffs, but I will simulate to the playoffs, and maybe we'll make a miraculous comeback with Tennessee playbook. You never know. Our defense is performing at an unbelievable level. The offense is garbage. We made the playoffs at 9-7. Actually, the Jags and the Bills have met in the playoffs fairly recently. I want to say that was 2018. Yeah, that was January of 2018. And the Jaguars, get this, it was a barn burner, 10-3 in the wild card. So, and the Jaguars won that, if you guys don't remember. So maybe we have a maybe we have a win in our future by scoring 10 points. Seems like our defense would be able to hold the Bills to 3. So I'm actually fairly excited about this. We won the division. Our offense was still atrocious. However, our second half was much better, and the defense really was not even good. I don't know how we won games. Trevor Lawrence was okay. You'll take that for a rookie. I mean, that is a pretty good performance for a rookie. You got to take that. Leonard Fournette was decent. Didn't get a ton of touches. Chuba Hubbard was really bad and got a lot of touches. 9 touchdowns for him. Receiving, Tyler Eifert led the team in catches and yards. Keelan Cole had 9 touchdowns. That slot receiver action work. We need a better tight end as well. Miles Jack Really solid year. Tackles for loss, 12 for Chaisson. Sacks, 10 for Josh Allen, 9.5 for Chaisson. Interceptions, 5 for C.J. Henderson. He's putting together a pretty nice career so far. It's not like freaking Butters or Jimmy from South Park, man. But he's putting together a pretty nice career so far. Drew Brees wins MVP at 100 years old. Andrew Luck's on the Titans now. They go 8-8. No Jags in there. AFC Offensive Player of the Year, Patrick Mahomes. No Jags. Defensive Player of the Year, Jayon Brown again. Back-to-back Defensive Player of the Years for Jayon Brown. Offensive Rookie of the Year is Trevor Lawrence. We'll take that. Chuba at number 3. Defensive Rookie of the Year, Richie Grant wins it. Okay. Patrick Surtain at 3. Marvin Wilson at 4. Richie Grant with the Defensive Rookie of the Year. Interesting. That is a wild card if I've ever seen one to win that. Speaking of which, we're in the wild card. Ha ha ha. I'll get the QB training boost, and we'll just simulate, see if we can beat the Bills and advance to the divisional. And we do not. Lost 33-23. That's okay. We didn't think we were going to make the playoffs anyway. Well, I did at the start of the season. Then we were ass, and then I'm like, we're not going to make them. And then we did. Roller coaster for us so far as the Browns and the Seahawks squared away in the Super Bowl. And I don't want to bring anybody back. James O'Shaughnessy. Now he's O'Gonassy. Dwayne Smoot is doing, oh, shoot, I'm not getting re-signed. I'm the worst. I hate myself. We're going to go ahead and use some XP there. We have some development trait increases, if I had to guess. Or, well, at least we got XP for winning those things. We're up to an 84 overall. Show me Superstar X Factor for Trevor Lawrence. That'd be incredible. Nope, just Superstar, but you'll take that. You'll take Superstar Dev. Sam Cosme at Star. Defense, Richie Grant is up to Star. Miles Jack up to Superstar X Factor. Patrick Surtain at Superstar. Marvin Wilson at Superstar. We got development traits all over the place. Am I about to start rapping right now? That kind of rhymed. Traits, place. Now we're on the race to make the playoffs. Working with great haste. I'm an absolute waste. I got to shut my mouth. Is there a receiver I want? Curtis Samuel could be decent in the slot. I don't really want him, though. All right, fifth-year options. What do we got here? Taven Bryan. I guess, dude. I don't really want him, but we could always trade him. Got 2 more years left of Taven Bryan. Ugh. Maybe he'll develop. Who knows? We got the draft. First time seeing the class. Hopefully it's stacked. I don't even know where we're going to be picking, because we have some other teams' picks, if you remember. Number 11. And now a team moved to freaking Cairo, Egypt. What is that? What is that at number 5? The Pharaohs? I've never even seen that before. I've never seen a team relocate to wherever that is. All right, I need a tight end, an offensive lineman, a slot receiver, and then defensively, I need an outside linebacker. And that's it. Our defense is kind of sick. Dude, Roman Walters out of Oregon State looks nuts. Only 6'2" at tight end, so you kind of hate that. But he looks really, really good. We might need to navigate the board a little bit. Dion Devine, kind of a sick name as well. Real strong. We'll keep an eye on him. There goes the tight end. 75 overall. We got the Egyptians on the board. Who is this? It's probably the Chargers who moved. But I wasn't going to move up to number 4 for a tight end. No. Might move up for one of these receivers, though. All right, there goes the first receiver. I'm going to hope that this next one doesn't go to the Dolphins. Yeah, and then I'll probably make a move with the Cardinals to number 8. We got 80 million cap room. That's disgusting. All right, number 18 overall, Devon Hamilton, and a third next year for number 8 from the Cardinals. Just had to be done. We still pick at number 11 as well, so we didn't have to trade that pick. And then I am going to take this receiver with the intent of playing him in the slot. Looks to be a really, really good player. Wish he was a bit faster, but clear, fantastic route runner. So he is going to be on the team now. 76 overall, ranked number 5. So this is a pretty strong draft class. We took him at number 8. 88 speed is a little bit bad, but, I mean, the rest looks pretty good. He should be a very nice fit in the slot. Zamel Cooper, as we move on to number 11. There goes Rocco Briggs. Another receiver I had my eye on, but didn't fit the bill. All right, 3 guys left on my draft board here, and I have more first-round picks. What am I doing here? I just should be able to get all these guys. So first one's going to be Kari Boyd. Maybe even could have traded Taven Bryan. We got the number 2 player in the draft and Kari Boyd out of Oklahoma. Going to be a fantastic fit with Marvin Wilson. He's 6'7", 307. Dude is a monster. Star or better development, 93 strength, 80 block shed, 77 power move, 73 finesse move to go with 75 speed. He is nuts. Kari Boyd, welcome to Jacksonville. Welcome to Saxonville, more like. Ha ha ha. That laugh that I do, like, I don't know why I'm doing it. Like, I got to just cut that out. Next pick is going to be Mike Mahan. Mike Mann is probably pronounced. We're going to call him Mike Mann out of Michigan State. Welcome to the team. 76 overall. Star or better development. Ranked number 7 in the class. We took about 14. 87 strength, 79 run block, 81 pass block. Really well-rounded. Really good. Definitely better than AJ Khan. I'll tell you that for free. All right, Dion Devine we'll take as well. Ooh, star or better development. Ranked number 20. We took him at 43. 72 overall. Not too bad. Not sure what his role is going to be. I mean, he's not starting over Sam Cosmi. Would I want to start that over Juwan Taylor? That's a very different question, and one that we'll consider. I'm about to make moves for a tight end. Making moves for a tight end is what you say when you go on back page. Let's see if we can move our second round pick. I don't know. O.J. Howard would be a good addition, I think. So we'll see who's got him or somebody like that. Noah Fant might not be too bad, but could be hard to get. Austin Hooper. That would be a nice addition. Yeah, it looks exactly like Gronk. Gross. All right, kind of a big trade for a tight end. We're trading a first rounder next year. That's not going to be a number 2. We're going to be way better than that. Taven Bryan, who we no longer need because we have Kari, whatever his last name is, in a second round pick. We're getting Hunter Henry, though, one of the best tight ends in the league when healthy, and a very good addition to our offense, which appears to be extremely tight end focused. It's going to be really interesting to see what we do here in the third year. But I've got high hopes, as always. They seem to be shut down. I guess I don't always have high hopes. I usually have really low hopes. But I've got high hopes for this particular team. Gotta be a playoff team. All right, this is the way that our specialist is going to look. Looks pretty solid. Maybe even Gerard Wilson in the nickel. And Kari Boyd going to rush the passer over Aaron Lynch. We're looking pretty good here. Not going to lie. Chuba can be our third down running back. Why not? Zamel Cooper in the slot. Here's the offense. I am starting Dion Devine. The name is too good not to. And then Mike Mann is going to play right guard. Really, really solid setup, I would say, overall. Defensively, we're set. We got star and superstar development all over the place. Miles Jack is our one X factor. And I hope this is a playoff team. I think it can be. See you at the midseason mark. 3-4. Jeez, man. Titans are 6-2. I don't know what we have to do. Our offense is about average. I mean, Trevor Lawrence seems to be playing pretty well other than his league worst passer rating of starters. And our defense seems to be playing pretty well. Could just be getting unlucky. I mean, we're not exactly out of a playoff spot yet, but it's getting close. Hunter Henry is a free agent. We're going to go ahead and upgrade the team. Zamel Cooper with 4 skill points. Tell me that's superstar development. That has to be. That's looking like it could be. Oh, it is. Oh, that's Richie Grant. No. We'll see. Hunter Henry is our first highest overall free agent. Leonard Fournette in there. DJ Chark, Joe Schobert, Ronnie Harrison. A lot of guys. All right. We got a lot of money, though. I mean, we have $103 million even after this contract for Hunter Henry. We are in a beautiful spot. I mean, Leonard Fournette is not even close to expensive either. So we'll bring him back. We don't know Cooper's development trait just yet, but we're close. He's already up to an 81 overall. I would guess that's superstar, maybe even higher. And then who do we draft defensively? Oh, yeah, Boyd. Kari Boyd only has star. A little bit disappointed with that, but again, not too terrible. Not too terrible. Show me the playoffs, please. I don't think we're going to make them. Nah, we didn't. 6-9-1. I don't know what to tell you. I mean, we're not going to be picking second in the draft as I anticipated. These numbers are so odd. I mean, we had a pretty good offense, man, near top 10, and then a top 5 defense. I don't get why we were so bad. I mean, Trevor Lawrence's numbers are not bad at all, yet his quarterback rating, his passer rating, isn't, I mean, that's not even bad. I don't know. This is weird. Leonard Fournette wasn't all that good. Receiving, Zamel Cooper had a crazy rookie year. DJ Chark was good as well, but Zamel Cooper really stole the show. That's got to be Offensive Rookie of the Year or close to it. Defensively, Miles Jack was really solid overall. Seems like we're putting a pretty good amount of pressure on the QB. Devon Chaisson with 10 sacks, 9 for Josh Allen. Interceptions, 3 for CJ Henderson. We're not really getting a ton of interceptions. Not getting a ton of turnovers, but I don't really think that would change our record all that much. The Egyptians are killing it. I mean, that'd be a terrible change. Trubisky's on the Giants. I mean, you're kidding me. Trevor Lawrence at number 8 for MVP. AFC Offensive Player of the Year. It goes to Andrew Luck. Trevor Lawrence at 6 for Offensive Player of the Year. Defensive Player of the Year, CJ Mosley. No Jaguars. Offensive Rookie of the Year is Zamel Cooper. You'll take that any day of the week. And then Defensive Rookie of the Year is Kari Boyd. Year 4 seems like it could be it, where everything aligns. There's no real reason that we should have been 6-9-1 there. It's just like the addition of Andrew Luck to the AFC South. I say addition. I mean, he came back to play for the Titans after being on the Colts. Better offensive line there. Well, actually, I don't know. The Colts offensive line's actually pretty good now. But, yeah, no playoffs for us again. It is what it is. This is so playbook dependent, and it's random a lot. That's going to change, hopefully, in Madden 21. But it's not working out so well for us right now. Do we want Gerard Wilson back? No, we don't. Leon Jacobs is okay. I think we can do better in free agency. We have a lot of money. No real need to bring him back. Cooper has Superstar. I wonder if he got that or if he had it. He might have just got it. Yeah, he did get it. So he had star development and he was gaining that amount of points. I guess he was just getting crazy numbers of targets. But he's up to an 85 overall with that +1 morale. He is looking pretty good. I mean, our team doesn't look bad at all. Oh, my goodness. Marvin Wilson up to Superstar X Factor. Josh Allen up to Superstar X Factor. The team looks great. We just need an outside linebacker. Quincy Williams doesn't actually look too bad. He's fast as hell. But I think we can do better. Jair Alexander's here. What an addition that would be. I really want an off-the-ball linebacker. And I'm not seeing a ton of that. We don't really need a ton right now. I don't want to bring in Kendall Beckwith. Shaq Lawson is a defensive end. I can't imagine him playing outside linebacker at any point. There just isn't a ton here. Like Uchenna Nwosu, we could probably fit into that position. He's not ideal in a 4-3, but he wouldn't be bad. So maybe we'll just offer him a lot of money and try to coerce him to come to Jacksonville. So we didn't get Mitchell Schwartz. I lowballed Mitchell. We don't really need him so much. And then we did get Uchenna Nwosu. He's going to be a solid addition to our defense. I don't think he's going to do anything game-breaking for us or game-changing. But he's a solid addition nonetheless. He'll play right outside linebacker. So we don't have a first-round pick. We'll just simulate to the second round, see if anything's there. Our team's already set. We're not going to draft anyone that's reasonably going to come in and start right away. I mean, you never know. We could get a big steal, but I kind of doubt it. I don't know who would come in. Like a stud right tackle, maybe? Other than that, I mean, our team is so good. We'll take Alfonso Weber here. He just looks like an awesome, awesome player. So he could be the best player in the draft. He's number 2. Only normal development. He'll be a really good backup defensive tackle for us. Good speed, power moves, and strength. Alfonso Weber. Welcome to Jacksonville. And that will be the end of the draft. Going into year 4, final year. I don't know why we're not winning. Well, I do. It's because playbooks are so stupid in Madden 20 that if you don't have the correct playbooks, you lose no matter what. And we just can't seem to win. I mean, our defense is performing well. Our offense is performing well. And we're just losing. It kind of sucks. 88 overall, 89 offense, 88 defense. The team is stacked. I'm going to start Divine over Jawan Taylor just because his development trait. He's going to pass him. Our 3 receivers are good. I don't really know what's holding the team back. The team looks really, really solid overall. Now it's just time to go out and win, which we seem to not be able to do. But, I mean, do I really want Nwosu rushing over Chaisson? Not really. I'm going to make that change. And we'll see what happens. All right, Chaisson moved in there. Is there anything I can do? I don't really want to change the playbooks because they played well. We just have to win. I mean, we're going to be like, what, negative at the midseason mark?